Graves are part of historic heritage and human rights. As such, they are sacred sites and thus function as part of expression of the community's culture, conscious, identity, tradition, spiritual and religious belief and way of life. Ordinarily, tombstones are erected to indicate clearly where people are buried to remember and honor their memories. Many people still believe that erecting a headstone is also a spiritual benefit to the soul of the departed. But what do you do if you use your last money to purchase a tombstone for your loved one and get the shock of your life when you discover that the grave has vanished and you can't even recall where your family member was buried? Moloto's family in Mulejira Mashamaite outside Seshego are stranded with a tombstone of their father, Mugibelo Moloto, who died in 1966 whilst working on a local farm, Groenvlakte, outside Polokwane. Mugibelo was buried on the farm along with other family members, but not on the same place.
Mathomo ba ile ba dia samentre fela, samentre block ya samentre so. Bentse bona la block la samentre.
His dying wish was to be buried in a kraal alone, and that is what his children did before relocating to Muleji Ramashamaite in 1974. After budgeting for the tombstone for so many years, Mugibelo's children were taken aback to note that the grave has been destroyed and a new farmer has ploughed on the site, which becomes impossible to clearly identify the grave. Mugibelo's elder son, Phineas Moloto, elaborates. Mr. Moloto and his family are struggling to find peace due to the fact that their father is not resting in peace. Many of the graves in the farms and poor communities have not only been neglected, vandalized, but illegally exhumed with such extreme traumatizing consequences for the families. Mugibelo's two sons-in-law, Mr. Pukube and Mr. Sebola, are still buzzed about the matter.
Awa se taba e botse ne a se botse ebile ya loka awa ya loka ebile ya tshwanela o diwa motho a ile o dile phoso e kgolo kudu ka mata e kgolo ye ile gore nna le yena re ka no ema le yena gore wa ya ka to gata papa rena ka trekere go nyatsa ka mokgwa o mose lo moswarisa re ka moswarisa rena mosina ka mokgwa
E re tshwarampe o baneng a re tsebe gore na e tlo diang ka mo motseng mo rena bana ba monyalo ona le batolo ba bona ka re tseba setso sa rena ntwela ke bothola gore e dile ka mogola ka motseng se e tlo se di a re se o baneng a ya tshwanela o ba ka mogola nako e telele le ona e ka dula mamotha ka bosigo re a isa polekeng ya yona ke yona nako e telele ya yona e seng ka mogolane e dia moya o mongwe ka serena batho ba Afrika ba bantsho e dia thao ya rena ka mogo e a itshentsha ka mogo mongwe re se a tsebeng jwang nne o bane a senka re a bona ntlo ya mofuta o la be re tla tseba gore sorry re bereka so mara ya mogolo e thoma go re thaela a re bosiu ke eng.
The dead have power over our lives, not dark power, but rather power to guide and mentor us. Many people ask their ancestors to answer their prayers as they communicate with them and believe that they are parents in another world. The deceased's grandchild Dingani Moloto helped his family when they were denied entry by the new owners when they were trying to trace the grave.
Then we were denied an access. It was not me personally who went there, but there was somebody from the family, Wailenda, and then after Mola, he was denied an access. So, yeah, but about no, o tshwantse o tsewe mahato a mangwe a le gore mohlomong re fetse re nagana gore mohlomong re tshwantse re ko land reform then re kgone ba le gore ba tila ka di-issue tša di-plaque le di-plus le ding. So wa iwa mowe and then o fitlhela ebile lekgowa leo le tlo dumela gore no ba ka ya ba checka gore no ba ka kgona go dira ntho eo.
To destroy graves is to eradicate the beliefs and identity of many of South African communities, and hence many in this country continue to grieve over their loved ones that disappeared without a trace during apartheid. Anthropologist Dipita Bobabe believes that the family can still find closure on the matter.
What needs to be done is that the family should consult a traditional doctor that could assist them in getting the person's grave, but where they could get his remains, so that they could give him peace, give him peace that will enable him, that will free him. Because the freedom, as you indicated, he feels he'll be free, he'll feel cared for, respected if a tombstone was placed on his grave.
Bobabe cannot rule out the racism element if the new owners destroy the grave deliberately.
Well, it depends on whether these guys that were plowing over the place did that deliberately. If they knew there was a grave and just worked over it, you could call that racism. Probably they would know there's a grave and whose grave it was, and if they deliberately destroyed it, that would bring in an element of racism. But if it was it had remained fallow for a little while and it was overgrown by grass, and they did not notice that there was a grave, then that would take out the racism element.
o ba lwantwa e nngwe batolo ba le ba magwale re ba tsebang kwa ba lwa a o tsene le gore wa mo kgopela botse le ona e sa le ntwa a re tsebe o tsena re ke yuang rena re tsebe ke yuang a re tsebe.
However, the destruction of grave is a problem, and it should not be done. We all know that that is a criminal offense. You can open a case against anyone who destructs graveyard or destruct grave.
Violating a corpse or a grave is regarded as a common law offenses and is punishable offense where a suspect can be sentenced to over 12 months in jail. The provincial manager for the South African Human Rights Commission in Limpopo, Victor Mavidula, are willing to investigate the matter.
But if they do have eyewitnesses who will say, indeed, we might be unable to point out exact point where the grave was, but there was a grave here. We remember we used to come here. This is the place where it was. It was around here. As long as there can be many people coming with tangible evidence confirming that there was a grave. But how are you going to, if this person, the new owner, did not know that there was a grave? It means that even if there is a crime committed, to get conviction, it will be difficult, because every crime that is committed, one of the elements that need to be proven is the intention.
Mavidula says they have investigated the similar cases before and helped many families to find closure.
Family just want to perform rituals, and this is fine. But there is a situation where you find that a family wants more access. That is where you might find that the farm owner is now having a problem. But we try by all means to resolve those issues amicable. If we have never come across a situation where the farm owner completely deny and say, I'm not going to listen to anyone if the graveyard is there. But they end up cooperating with us as the Human Rights Commission, and we end up resolving dispute.
Our attempts to get a comment for the farm were fruitless. South Africa is called the Rainbow Nation because of its variety of people, cultures, and religions. The people follow many spiritual traditions and religious faith. In South Africa, the Constitution protects freedom of religion. Everyone is free to follow whatever faith they want to, or not to follow one at all. Muloto's family, like many others across the country, are still struggling to find closure, and an urgent intervention might be needed to overcome their grief.